How's it going, everyone? I'm Ricky Rogue, and today we're gonna do something a little bit different. Decided for Sundays just to keep it chill and do like a chill play, something that's kind of basic and just relaxing. So let's go start a new game. We're gonna have it on a medium map size. It's gonna be a little flat. Just gonna try to make it somewhat easy. I also have some mods into the game, so we'll work with that as well. Not gonna make it too easy though, as we're not gonna put on like no costs or anything like that. It's mostly just doing a series, well, maybe a series on Sundays where instead of being loud and just kind of going through action games, play something a little more relaxing, like a Sunday chill. And when it comes to these type of games, I know if anyone watched me play the Rock Raiders about a couple of months back, I mentioned how I like management games because like you get to zone out and just relax and just build it up. And I like to use like I would say my imagination, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna name a lot of things off of other fictitious works. But yeah, I like to just kind of work the world in my own vision. I also have a mod on here which I really like, which is I forget what it's called. It's like Buildings GX or something like that. It allows me to make my own businesses wherever I want, so I can control the trade routes that way. Makes it a little easier in some cases. It takes a long time to load. But we're here to chill, here to relax. Gonna be some minor editing, hopefully. Not gonna really do too much for this one. But yeah, I mean, if you guys are, just like sitting, doing nothing, maybe getting some homework done, maybe you just got up and you just need something to listen to in the morning while you get ready. This is for you. I would hope, at least. I like to do that too. I like to listen to Let's Plays or whatever's on YouTube while I'm getting ready in the morning. Helps me wake up. And then for those who want to, they can jump in, play alongside me. Something I like to do is with friends. We don't necessarily have to play on the same map or in the same lobby, but just play the same game and just, talk about what we're doing in our games and help each other out in certain ways. Feel free to leave a comment below if I'm doing anything wrong, because fairly sure I only know like maybe half of how this game works. Like I said, I never really get too far into it. Alright, now we're getting into our world, see how it looks once it comes out from blackness. Alright. Gonna pause real quick. Alright. So let's see what kind of world. Let me try to load in everything first. Just because I don't want to keep that lag going. There we go. Alright, so a pretty good world. Now I'd like to find a couple of cities that are fairly close by, where it won't cost too much to build trains going through. And there's a big lake over here, which means we're not going to get a bridge over here. That would be way too expensive, even in the future. Where will our first line be? Maybe between these two cities? Maybe. I'm not really thinking too much into the future of this right now, as the future of this map's not going to be great. Might have to have a few small separate lines here and there. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to. Sorry, I'm just going to pre-plan a little bit just to make sure I know exactly what I want. These cities don't really attach too well on the road network. That might be fixed later on, but yeah, I'm definitely going to start with these two. Oh, I can even check even better. If they're on the same plane, That would be fantastic. Oh, look at that. So over here is like 107. Oh, that's perfect. That's flat enough. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so what I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to have a train eventually going from here to here to here and loop around. But we're going to have another train that goes from here to here and maybe over to here in the future as a way to cut across so I can have another train line going here. That might get a little expensive, but that should be fine in the future. Oof, there's some places that are just not in the best of areas. That's alright, that's alright. But if we're going to start here, we gotta name these towns. So since this is our first town, why not... Okay, so I think I'm just going to call this River City as our starting town. Something basic based on its geolocation. And this one... Not sure. What's a place that's near a lake and a river? Let's name this town. Oh, okay. Let me think of a name. I'm starting to go towards like video game places. You know what? I've been watching a lot of Legend of Zelda stuff. Let's just call this Hyrule. That sounds awesome. So we're going to have a train line going from River City to Hyrule. So let's start with that. So we're going to bring up our train menu. Alright, so now we know we're going to have a train line going this way. Well, more of a curve. And one going this way. So we're going to want, at least at the start, 2. Yeah. I feel like 3 might be better, but how expensive is that? Also, I want the station to be a little longer. Still not that expensive. 3? That's not too bad, but I really don't want to start with 3. I'm going to start with 2. If I have to change it, I will. So I'm going to put it here. No, you know what? I should put a road first. I'm going to put a large street. Going just like this. And I can attach you right here. And for reasons I'll explain later, also going to put you down. Also, I want you with tram tracks. That's also going to make sense later. Give it a nice amount of room so buildings can kind of get in there. That looks good. And we're going to name it. Ooh. Usually I name the center Central, but this one's going to be Station. This is where we're going to also have some of our major bus stops come through as well. And only they have really any access to the train, which is not great, but that's fine, as you'll see. So the next station is going to be here. And I'm going to set it to 1. And I'm going to definitely turn this around. Just like that. I'll also need to make that road again. That's what I'm gonna... Oh no, definitely don't want to remove a house. I'm just gonna have that curve. Well, just like this. And then... Yeah, keep that nice and even. I don't want any weird, like, sections of road. And then we can put you here. And if I hit Shift and N, or M, I can slightly adjust it. And same thing over here. Oh, other way. Just gonna adjust it a little more, and then I'll slightly adjust it. You zoom in a little. Perfect. All right, now we gotta rename it. Hyrule Transfer. No, this is Hyrule Station. This is where Link can go and catch the train to get out of here to go save Zelda, bring her back to Hyrule. Oh man, if I could like add features, I would add a castle here. That'd be cool. Now we need a rail line that goes between the two. So let's start here. We want it on this one because that one's going to be for the one that goes straight through. So both these are going to cross the road. And we're going to have it follow the river a little bit and then kind of cut through here. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, so now I want to try to keep it at level. That way, it makes so the train can stay at speed, not drop, or I guess raising speed would be fine, but I don't think it really would. It's making this a little bit more expensive than intended, but that should be fine. Let me have it cross here. Yeah, just like that. You get towards the lake and cross the street again. Like, this road's gonna be redone, so it's not like the big end of the world. Alright, and I'm just gonna have it connect straight up. And that should be perfect. We still have like 2,031,000 to 310,000 to work with. 2.3 million. Perfect. Now we need a place for the trains to come in. So since we're starting here, I'm probably gonna do it right here. So have this come out like that. Like that one as well. You'll see why. I'm gonna have that. Oh no, not like that. Definitely not like that. I want to, yeah, just like that. Just like that. And then just give it a little bit more. Because I'm gonna have from here, I want to attach like that. Ah, crap, I didn't expect that. Okay, so that's already a huge waste of money. Okay, so that worked. I really messed this up right away. Of course I did. Alright, you know what? I will deal with that at another time. You'll see what I'm trying to get at, but I just can't do it that way. I could try doing it this way. This way might work. And take that and try to... That's not doing it. Nope, that's not doing it either. Wow, I might have completely screwed this over. Wow, that's just not letting me do it at all. I'm trying to get it so we can... Yeah, we could do that. But it really wants me to, like, go way out of my way for this. When it really shouldn't. Okay, you know what? This might be something to deal with later. I am wasting more money on that. Way more than I was hoping. I might have to remove that and push it back, but I'm not gonna do that now. Alright, so now that we have this, we should probably build the train next, since that's going to cost the most. For this one, oh, you know what I should do? Because I added it in. Go into my financials and logo. How can we do this without our logo? Okay, these are the ones I messed up on, because I didn't realize how they worked. Now we have that. So running rogue is now on our trains, which we'll see when we get to that point. Now, what we have here is two different types of trains. This one's the cheaper of them, and I'm going to go with that since we're not going to deal with going up and down. And tracking effort's a little less, but we don't have to worry too much about it. And they both go about the same, yeah, they go about the same speed, so that should be fine. So we're going to get one of those. It's our main engine. And then we're going to get 4 of these. If we can purchase 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We still have $1 million left to play with, which is perfect. Didn't expect to get all that. Alright, so we're going to name this one. Let's call it the Rogue Engine 1. Excuse me. That looks good. And we gotta set its new line. And we're gonna have it go from here all the way to here. Perfect. I'm gonna set this as black for the trains. And we're gonna label it train. Or, you know what, rails. So that's just a way to distinguish it, which you'll see why that matters later. And this is going to be the River City, so RC. And slash Hyrule, so HY. And that will come apparent why I did it that way later. You'll see. So that should be good. And I'm going to keep you over here so I keep an eye on you. And now, what good are these trains without people being able to get to them? So what we're going to need is, starting at River City, we're going to get like a bus stop kind of deal. We want it like somewhere where it can access as much as possible from the get-go. Because we're until we expand, this is pretty much the best we're going to have. So we're going to start it here. But let me put it down. There we go. And we're going to... Oh. Alright. Give me a second. Okay. Come on, just disappear. Let me get out of that. And we can go and name this Main Street. No, we want this station to be a little more distinct. So it's going to be RC Main Street. That way we can tell it's River City. And now we need buses for it. Or in this case, trams. Oh, speaking of which, I need to set this. So we're going to make this into like a main road. We need trams on it. So just set all this up all the way to here. And then set that up. And that should be perfect. Alright. And with that, we now need here. We need the station where we can get the trams from. And we have this little nice area right here, right next to this. Well, I don't know, that's going to take up too much room. So how about right here? This will be good. And with this, we're going to make the cars like red. I mean, those are already red, but I like it for future reference. I always like to make these cars red. And we're gonna buy 2 of these. Just to start. Name it RC Train Tram. So RCTT 01. Because it's the first one. We're gonna have many of these, so trying to keep a track of them is the best. So doing it that way is probably the best way to do it. And now when we do this one, it's gonna be red. So it's gonna go from here. Technically it starts, we'll start at the station to here. And we want it to drop off as soon as possible. So we really want this station to well, not that. We want it at what is it, 3? On 3. So as soon as it gets in, it drops off, picks up, and it goes around. And that's important because we want it to drop off as soon as possible, as soon as it gets there, so that way people can walk right to the station. That's very important. And we're gonna name it tram. So this kind of line it is, and it's gonna be RC. So that way it's all nice and organized when we have like a bunch of cities. And tram 2 is also going to be named RC tram. You know, it was RCTT02. And we're going to set it on the same route. Perfect. So now this one's done. Most of the city is collected. Not this area, but we'll deal with that later. And we go here. This one seems like it's going to be a major metropolis, just the way it's laid out. Now we're going to have it go this way for their trams. And we're going to have their station. Let's see. Let's go to, no, not that one. There we go. Where do we get the most out of it? We don't have to worry about this area because it's already connected for the most part. But we need the outlying areas over here. So right now, that gets the most out of it. Right there. We're not getting too much of the southeast, but that should be fine. Have it on there. And instead of going this way, we're gonna have it go that way. So I'll set it up that way. It's not that big of a deal. So take that. We have the tram set. So that's just where the station's gonna get everything to it. It's gonna go this way instead. Because it's like more of a straight path. It just looks better to me. I want to see if I can kind of trick this into only doing it for like a small bit of this road. Instead of the whole thing. Nah, it's going to do the whole thing. That's fine. It might take a little longer for the trams to turn around and the way they work, but that should be fine. So now we're going to go here. And this is going to be Hyrule Main Street. I like to be a little bit consistent. When I make other stations around, I'll try to name them after different things in Zelda. So we'll try to get that. Now, okay, so that's the train. So now we gotta make, we still have 900 to play with. So once again, this is gonna be red. I get 2 of these. And it's gonna be named Hyrule TT01. And I'll show you how they organize out, which is super nice. And this is also going to be red. Since these lines never cross, I like to keep them the same color, since they're the same kind of line. And same thing as before, we're going to take this, put it to 3. This one doesn't matter because there's only one station. And we're going to name it tram dash HY. Now I could say the whole name because I'll never have to type this again, but I like it this way. I have it set to the second color, yeah. So that should be perfect. Alright, so this is the first one, and now the second one I want to do as well. So it's HY TT02 this time. And set that as well for Hyrule. Now, we have a lot of money to play with still. It's probably best if I get it out of the way now while I have the money. And that is, we're going to put in depots for trucks. We only need small ones for the city, as far as I believe. And the big ones for when we make the big corps. Which, are there any close by so I don't have to build one? No. Of course, they're never close to where the easy cities are. Now, in the mod I have, here's one. They're corps that basically will build all the major things that go straight to cities. So you don't have to make all these crazy routes. So it just makes it a little easier. It's a little more relaxing just to have them. They don't take anything, they only produce. So that's just a little extra money in your pocket during the game. And I can put them down anywhere, but I always like to see if there's one around that I can work with. In this case, there isn't. So I'm thinking of making one pretty close to the lake over here. Around. A little close to here, so I can make less vehicles for here and a few more for there. But I can also make it here so that way they can deliver here as well. You know what? I should put it like in the middle over here. Just have another road section that goes this way. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, let's first put these down because I'm gonna have to clear some area. Now I want this to be somewhere between commercial, something like here, and industrial, something like here. That way I can use all of the things. So I'm going to have to take a risk. And how much is that going to cost? Ooh, that's a lot of money. So I'm going to invest in just having it connect here and just remove those buildings. It costs a lot more to remove. So that's there. And now over here, I want to do the same thing. I want to invest in an area where I'm not too worried about what gets removed. Okay, so let me first see what's around. So we have industrial. Well, it's a residential pretty close by to the industrial. And here's the commercial. Oof. Getting rid of industrial might be expensive. Very much so. Maybe too much money. That is a lot of money. At 309, I think it's the best deal I'm going to get, unless I can just pull away. 209. Let's see if I can adjust this a little bit. Yeah, 109, I can live with that. Boom. Maybe I could have done that over there. I don't know. But $109 is pretty good. So we have that, and we still have 500 to play with. And we still need to make trucks and the place itself. So let's go into that menu for the businesses. And what we need is the conglomerate. I don't remember what it looks like. It's one of these. I wish they all had pictures. Consumer goods conglomerate. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it like right here. If we really want to adjust the roads, yeah, I want to adjust the roads right away so that way I can fit this all how I want it. So it's gonna cost a lot. But it's gonna be worth it in the end. And I'm gonna, since I'm building it up, I'm just gonna put it to the large country roads. I also have mods that change the way the roads kind of look. Ouch. Is it really not gonna work out the way I want it to? I'll have to invest way more money. Okay. So now with that done, yeah, at least that works that way. I'm just gonna scoop it up this way to connect there. And then connect you to here. Really? It won't let me? Too much slope. How? Is that too much? How is that? That's insane. Okay, so it's gonna... This road's gonna have to stay like this. Also, that's a problem. I'll change that. Alright, so let's see. How's this look? So let's have it like this. Actually, before we do that, what's that conglomerate gonna look like? Oh yeah, that works. That works out. So I'll have it actually on this side of the river. Okay, I have it on this side of the river like this. And then I'll move. See if I can get it to fit without having to adjust too much. Okay. Just like that. And then build this road going like this to there. And then this needs to connect like so. And it was a waste of money. I should just leave it because it's my mistake, but... Oh, wait, no, don't want to do that. There we go. I just want to remove any and all of the tram parts from here, since this won't be tram. Okay, I didn't waste too much money. I mean, I wasted money, but not too much. Now we want the 3 here, because eventually we're going to have 3 of these going. Ooh, it's going to be a tight squeeze. Okay, it's going to have to go like this. And have, let's say a medium-sized road that sticks out like this. Perfect. Yeah, that works. I mean, it runs a little close to here, but that should be fine. If I ever want to put a station right here for this, I could. Not sure how well that'll work, but you know what? It's a good option to have. It's a great option to have. Now we can name this station. It says it's closest to Hyrule. What can we name it? Is there like a corporation? I know there's probably many in starting with Link from the Past, you could probably come up with a bunch. But what do I want to name this corporation that makes all the stuff that people need all over the place? Actually, you know what? Instead of going with something from Zelda, let's do Umbrella. Corp. Or corporation. We're gonna go all the way. Hope I spelled that right. If not, I can always correct it. So the Umbrella Corporation. And we're gonna name this Umbrella. Oh, God damn it. Umbrella Depot. I hate the fact that there's a T at the end of it. I know it's the way it's supposed to be spelled, but it annoys me to no end that there's a T there when it's not even pronounced. Makes no sense to me. Whatever. English is a dumb language. Alright. So now that that's all set, sorry, I get anal with naming everything. We're gonna need a road depot for this one. And we'll put it like right here so that way it's close by. These things might need to be changed a smidgen later if I ever do a highway system. Only a smidgen, but we'll get to that when that time comes. So this one we're gonna buy, and let's start with just one of these places. So we'll start with River City. Nah, we'll start with Hyrule in this one. That seems like a more metropolis-y area, and they're gonna need a lot of stuff. They need a lot of stuff to get ready to combat Ganon. And we're gonna start with food, which of course this is too low for me to get to that. So with food, so we gotta buy, how many can we buy? You buy 2 of these, three of these for food. And we need consumer goods. No, we don't want goods. We want something for the industrial. So we need machines, need machinery. Yeah, they need machinery. So 1, 2, 3. So that's a pretty good start. You know what? Let's do 4, and let's do another food, and we'll actually split this and do both of those at the same time since we have so much money for this. It's a little more setup than normal, but that's fine. And let's start the first 2, and then we'll work the rest. So, well, we're gonna start with the name. It's going to be, let's start with Hyrule. So this is going to be HW Goods 01. And with this, I probably should have done this before with some of the other stuff. We also want to add a replacement, which it won't let me do, oddly enough. Oh, you know why? Because I don't have a route for it. So let me set this route up. So we want this to go and pick up from here. And this we actually have to have set, so it has to pick up always. And since Hyrule's close by, we'll have it set to the farthest one. That works out. And it's going to go all the way up here into Hyrule and have it drop off here. So as soon as possible, it just drops it off. And we want this to only empty. Unload only. This is load only, full load only. And we're going to name this, and we're going to set this to, I like to set this to like orange, just because it's different than everything else. And this is going to be Goods Hyrule. And the best thing is we won't really have to set this up too much more for the rest of these. And I also want to spread them out, so I'm going to wait on these, on the rest of those. But this one has to be set immediately. So this one's going to be Goods. Oh, sorry. It's going to be Hyrule. It's a lot of typing, a lot of naming and remembering things. And this is not Hyrule. This is River City. River City Goods 01. Yeah, a 1. And we need to set your route, which is going to be here. And we want you, because you're going to be the farthest? Kinda. Not really, this one's more the farthest, but you know what, we'll keep it on this track. We'll put the other one down further. And you're going to be goods RC. Perfect. And also orange, since you're the same kind of route. And you're going to be going to here. And dropped off at 2. And as before, we make sure that that's full load and empty. Oh, I forgot to do the other thing with it, but I'll do that when I set the next one up. With this, what we want to do is we want to go to replacement, and we want to set it up for automatic. So the next load is going to be whatever it can deliver, and we'll get that set up for when that time comes. Actually, I'm going to keep it off for now, and I'll turn it on when the time comes. Alright, so now we are all set for the basic start. So I'm going to actually start time and let it run. So as we look here, we can actually start to see all our stuff move. That's cool, I like that. Now, I don't want to clog up this way, so I'm going to wait. Actually, I'm going to take this and put it here. Now, I want to wait for these to finish their thing. Oh, let me, for Hyrule, let me get that replacement set up. Yeah. So that way when the time comes, that will actually be helpful. Now, I want to wait for these to fill up and start moving before I start actually giving them more. And we have 216 right now to keep us afloat. And we're going to go to finances. Keep that right here for now. And we want to try to repay that 3 million off. And in that time, we also have to worry about all these finances. Right now, we're from all the construction and everything, we're like negative 2 million. Almost negative 3 million in the hole. We want to fix that. So we're going to lose a lot of money in the coming months. Every month we get money taken out. I believe at the end of the year we get the big one, the big chunks of money taken out. That's because we're paying for maintenance, we're paying for our workers, people working it. And right here, they're not using our line yet. Not yet, but they will. And they're going to give us a whole bunch of stuff. We just have to wait for them to start us up. And here we can see that this is going... Oh, also I can show you the Running Road logo actually is right there. Right on it. If I pause, this is as close as I can get. So you can't really see it as well. Maybe you see it on the train better. Let me zoom over the train. I mean, the smoke's kind of obscuring it. But yeah, you can see it a little bit. We have a little picture on there. I love it. It's so cool. I wish we had them on the buildings, though. I'm going to set this to go again. I really wish we had them on the buildings. That would be super cool. Like, just like a sign. Also kind of wish I could have signs made. Put around just to decorate. Like, there's a lot of things missing in this game I would love to have. Just to build up. Just little fun things to have. Alright, so I gotta still check up on here. That one's moving. It's full. So, RC's got stuff. So, that one went. I'm gonna set this one up as the next one. So, there's gonna be RC goods. O2. And it's also going to go with RC Goods. Now note that they do two different things. That's only because I want to get set up that way. But when the time comes, I'm actually going to add even more stuff to this. So they're all going to go automatic, so everything keeps going. So it doesn't matter what they're delivering. It's the same route, does the same thing, so it's the same kind of naming convention. Eventually there will be a time where that kind of splits up, but when that time comes, I'll deal with it, because that split doesn't happen for too long. So yeah, that's going Hyrule's been done, so this next one is going to go to Hyrule. So, HY Goods, O2, and set that up for Hyrule. And we still have 4 more carts to go. Can't wait to see the train pass by. That's another thing I really like. It's really the simple things that I just love. Just watching as things just go in motion. Like the train just goes right by. Like, I just find that to be super fucking cool. Alright, RC2 is good. So let's do RC3. So RC Goods 03. It's gonna be red again. Set them up to go. That train's gonna be coming. There it comes. Who are you? You're HY Goods too. Look at that, and the train passing right by. I love it. Just doing its own thing. It's got no passengers yet. No, that's not it. I want to click this. There's no one really waiting in Hyrule yet. It'll happen. Takes a little while sometimes. But I'm sure that people will start showing up. I have a feeling that that River City is gonna have a whole bunch of stuff all ready for them. And now that stuff is waiting, I definitely want to start naming these a little more. So this is gonna be the last one for RC Goods 04. Oh, that's 05. Don't want to skip 04. And have that waiting in the wings. And this one's gonna be... Oh, let me start with this one. This is gonna be the next one. This is HY Goods 03. When that one gets ready to move out. And then we get this one, which is RC Goods 04. Perfect. I'll have those set and ready to go as soon as that time comes. So I can actually remove this from here since they're all ready. I just need to launch them as soon as these carry out. As I said, I don't want to gum up the traffic here. That becomes a big problem, especially how this is set up. Normally I would have it on the big highway. I mean, it still could gum up, but this makes it worse. Alright, so this one was, what, Hyrule? Hyrule, so 3 can go out now. But that's so close I can't even see. So Hyrule. Did I name them all RC now that I think about it? I named them all RC. No, I named that Hyrule. I just named this one RC. Okay, good. I'm just off of it. Hyrule. Yeah, sometimes I chill so hard, I don't even think. Oh, no, that's coming back with no one on the train. That's alright, I guess. Ah, look at that. River City actually has 2 people waiting, so we can start seeing some money come in. We're kind of losing it. Our investors are not exactly happy about that. But you gotta spend money to make money. It's the only way you're gonna be able to do it. That's still filling up on food. Wow, that just filled right up. I could send Hyrule all out. I can tell just from that. I didn't even think about that. Alright, so... now we just gotta wait on you. Come on, man. River City really needs to have its food. Gotta... come on, come on, Umbrella. Stop. Put down your T-Virus for 10 seconds. Let's get going. River City needs its food. Oh, we got trouble. Right here in River City. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, no, that's where that would be from, is from The Music Man. If anyone ever actually seen the original musical. And by original, I don't mean like on Broadway, because clearly that's the original. But I'm talking about the movie. I forget what the comedian's name is who's in it. Plays the best friend. He was so funny. I cannot remember his name, which is sad. For a comedian I liked him in that movie too. Like, he was so funny. I want to say it was like Buddy Hatchet or something like that. Is the name that comes to mind. But the Music Man movie original. I'm gonna say the original movie on this one. It's one of my favorite musicals of all time. I used to watch it over and over and over again as a kid. It's fantastic. And River City just sticks out because I was playing a game of Civ with friends, and I named one of the cities River City because, of course, it's in between two rivers. And my friend comes over and goes, "Oh yeah, no, I'm just passing by. I'm not gonna do anything." And I'm like, "Okay, sure, whatever." On his way back, he comes back with more troops and takes River City. So I'd always go like, "Oh, we got trouble right here, River City." And he was playing Germany, so I was like, "And there's trouble with a capital T, and it rhymes with G, and it stands with Germans." Because he took basically, I think the perk he had was that he would take barbarians and make them his own units, and it just was the worst. So when he saw that my city was undefended as I was still building archers, he attacked it, took it, and the whole time I'm just like, "Oh, that's not gonna be good." So I renamed every city I had, and was going to have like "fuck you" and "German asshole" and just other things, were just, just to bug him. It didn't. He found it hilarious, and so did I. I lost that game. Needless to say, I lost that game. To be honest, the game before I played with him, I kind of took the Hanging Gardens from him, and he was not happy about that either. So this one takes iron and makes bread. I don't get that. I really don't get how that works. Why would you need steel to make bread? I can understand machinery, but not steel. Alright, so we're 32,000 in the hole right now. We're gonna need some deliveries to really make that money go. We also have this, which 12 people is nothing to sneeze at, but that's still not much. And I mean, our train can carry, what, 56? Sorry, that number's like teeny tiny. Yeah, 56. The way I'm situated is I'm relaxed, I'm lying down, so, like, the way my screen is, I have to move it a little more to the right side for me to see it properly, because how teeny tiny it is. Excuse me. Oh, I'm still kind of tired. Like, when I'm recording this, it's actually a little late at night. It's not on Sunday, because this gets released on Sunday. But, I think it's Thursday. I'm just kind of chilling. So I'm a little tired. Here's the train coming in. Just gonna grab all the people. All 12 of them. Do you have anyone getting dropped off? Yeah, but way too late. And it's a full cart, too. That's another thing. We also gotta maintain, basically how many people getting on. So, we have 9 people trying to get on this tram. We clearly don't have enough trams. So, let's go buy another one. Of course, it's gonna be red. Oh, we don't have enough money. I really should have thought of that. Well, we definitely need more trams, because the more people that use the trams to get on the train, the better this will be when we get more people traveling. Can I say the same for here? No, there's no one on... Not many people on the trams. And let's see. Where are they? Oh, that's just a delivery. Huh, where are the trams? Oh, I missed it apparently. So they're not really filling up right now. Do I have one? I swore I had 2. Am I just blind or something? Am I missing the other tram? Or did I not send it out? Did I only buy 1? I feel like I bought 2. I don't know if I'm going insane. I swear I bought 2. Maybe I only did buy 1. Well, okay, as much as River City really needs one, Hyrule needs one. So I will get Hyrule's next. Also, they do build roads and build themselves up. As you can see, they've been they've been very busy. Because they've been connecting all my roads already. I don't know what they're doing with this one. This seems like a terrible idea. But yeah, they're building up right now. Giving them all the supplies they need. I mean, I could speed up time since I'm not really doing much, but I don't know. I like keeping it at the slow pace, watching things kind of go at their own speed. I kind of wish the time thing itself was a lot slower, like with a day and night cycle. I know that it has to speed up so that way you can get through all the ages of trains and cars and everything. But I don't know. I kind of feel like a train getting between 2 really close cities, it takes almost a year to get there, seems kind of ridiculous to me. But that's really just me. You always have the speed up ability if you were to slow down the time. But at the same time, it just seems weird still. It's definitely building up supplies. I know the Hyrule is going to be the quicker one because it's so close that they can just grab supplies and go back and forth real quick. They're going to need less carts, but River City seems to be the one that's just eating all my stuff. So yeah, that one's full and it's not moving. There's still 4 people left at the station. So, you know, it's not too bad. I think we're keeping up. One more cart should do it, just to fill up space. Yeah, that's how they turn. It's weird. So, I'm trying to think. Depending on how much money we get, which is not going to be much with the 12 people on this train. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That actually is pretty quick to get 10 people. That's pretty quick, because by the time that train gets back, that's clearly going to double in size. How about Hyrule? That train's on its way. How is Hyrule doing? Oh, excellent. That's actually a lot of money when that gets to River City. We're actually doing pretty good on money, to be honest. Like, I know we're like 100K in the hole, but we're making small amounts of money here and there. And while last month was a disaster with the construction, this month looks good. You know, September's gonna be a good month. We're gonna make a lot more money. I'm gonna move this actually right over. Actually, I'm gonna leave this here. I'm just gonna move my microphone a little bit, just so it's out of my way, out of my vision. But yeah, like, we're gonna do good in September. Look at that. Businesses are coming in. Hyrule is on the rise. Hyrule is doing fantastic. The kingdom is growing. It's very good. It only has one cart. Only needs one. Only needs one tram. It really needs a second tram. I'm gonna get it a second tram as soon as I can. Alright, pulling into the station. What's our final number? Like 25? That's not too bad. That's pretty good. I would like to get up to 50. I would need to upgrade the train then, but then I hope that the upgrade will be necessary. Okay, so we definitely killed a lot of that at cost. We're still 113 in all. That's fine. That's fine. We're still making money. Still making a lot of money, to be honest. Like, I'm surprised we're not farther into the hole. Yeah, so, not by month. This goes by year. Sorry, I'm thinking by month. I don't know why. 1851 is going to be our year. I want to try to get this under 1K. That's not going to happen. It's already November. Fuck. Okay. 1852 is going to be our year. Getting a whole lot of people moving. We're gonna see some more growth in our cities. It's gonna be great. Good year. It's gonna be our first good year. Positive year. Our first positive year, 1852. Even though I'm probably gonna spend some money in 1852 just to get another tram. At least one. Oh wow, did that just upgrade? Are we doing that good? Wow. That's good. I mean, we're gonna probably need more of these too. Up them sales quotas. Yeah, we definitely need more of those. But at least that's all going pretty well. They're moving, they're grooving. Might need to make this bigger, especially before the 1900s when we start getting actual cars in here, like personal vehicles. But for now, we're doing alright on this stuff. And they're already getting people back. I mean, right now, just the station alone already can capture these many people. So that's not as big of a worry. Now that we're in 1852, we're only below 53K. Yay. No, it's gonna be our year. 1852 is gonna be an amazing year financially. And we're gonna see that when this train gets in. Once that train gets in, I might follow it on the track just to see how well it goes. Since we're not really doing anything much, this is gonna be a lot of downtime as we wait for things to go off. And I'm not gonna end this video until the end of 1852. And that's gonna be our first chill. Our first chill session. Wait to the end of 1852. And we'll call it our chill hour. I want to say it's probably gonna be, this video is probably gonna be a little longer than an hour, but try to make them about an hour and a half long chill sessions. For the people who just want to sit back and just have someone talk to them, just to feel like there's company in the room. I know I do. I love doing that. Just having a video on, especially gameplay videos. I like watching, or at least listening to other people play games while I'm doing stuff. Because it reminds me of like when I'm with people and doing the sim thing, just playing games. I feel like I'm just like you're having that connection. And especially with people playing chill games. I love doing that. Like I love watching people playing Civ, and I'm playing Civ on my own. There's people discussing it. And it just, I don't know. I just always like that. Like when I was in college with everyone, with Mike and everyone. That's what we did. Is we went to a room. We just played games. We didn't always play together. Sometimes we just played our own thing and just enjoyed the company. And I kind of get like a similar feel when it comes to Let's Plays, where I have that same feeling of there's company there. And I don't know, I guess in general, if you don't mind me getting a little deep here, I feel like we all just yearn for that kind of thing. Just to feel like we're with other people, we're with company. That we're not just alone, that we're connected on some level. That's what I love about technology, is we're able to connect on that level without having to be in the same room, without having to be in the same space. But yet we're here. You're listening to me, and while I can't listen to you directly, I mean, like, I still, like, just your view alone, just that tick on the view counter says that you're there with me. And I know that the view times is what's more important on YouTube, and for the algorithm, I guess, but that doesn't really bother me. I'm not doing this. This isn't, like, I'm not even getting money for this. I just enjoy doing this just to do this, and to put myself out there doing gameplay just to add to that whole conversation, add to that whole idea of just connected through the internet. I'm not sure if I'm even, like, really if I'm explaining myself the best of my ability, but that's just how I feel. I just enjoy doing stuff like this. Look at that, 1852, look at that profit. Ah, that feels so good. Seeing that green. I wish that was green. That would be wonderful if that went green. But we're gonna need to make a bigger delivery than that to get there. Was that 21? I can't see that number. At 21. Sorry, like I said, the way I'm set up in this bed makes it a little harder to see. I have the computer up against my bed. I'm still trying to get money together for an office, so I can, actually work on stuff in an office in a chair. But I have my computer up against my bed, since that's the only kind of furniture I have in this house. It's been 6 months since I've been here, and I still don't have much furniture, as I'm saving up money to buy more furniture. I got an end table. I don't know why I'm so excited about getting an end table, but I'm actually super thrilled about it. I have my alarm clock on it. I'm just so happy. Oh, I want to follow this train. Not like that though. Ugh, I don't like that view. I want to hit this button. I just want to follow it. Look at the scenery. I don't like that there's too much smoke on it, but yeah, look at it from this angle where it's nice. You can see all that. I love this kind of stuff. You're just able to follow it. And once again, this is where you chill, zone out, and just watch it. I don't know. I've been weirdly fascinated with just like, not train sets in particular, but just like the idea of setting up travel. And I hate travel. I personally hate going anywhere. Not because I don't like getting out of my house. Like, I love doing that. I just like the act of traveling. The getting from point A to point B. Just, it's awful. I hate it. I just want to be in a place. I don't want to endure the trip. I don't want to be cramped up in a car for hours getting somewhere. Like, I want to be there. And, like, I don't mind trips where you make certain stops, like, short trips I'm okay with. So, like, back when I lived on Long Island, I didn't mind if someone said, hey, we're going out to Montauk. And I was like, oh, well, we're doing something there? Okay, well, if we take the trip to Montauk and we stop at places, I'm okay with it. So let's say we start in Huntington and we make our way to, like, you know, oh, we'll stop in, I'm trying to think of how our trip would go. Well, let's stop in Comac to go to a place called Mr. Cheapo's CD Emporium, I believe it is. And, like, we'll look at some music there, and oh, well, since we're on our way, we'll go to Babylon. I believe it's in Babylon. We go to Looney Tunes, at least close to that area. Look at their CDs, which is kind of what we used to do, is go look around. Oh, I got off of that. I meant to change the camera. There we go. Yeah, go to Babylon, go to Looney Tunes. I believe that's in Babylon, or at least close by. And we'll go look at CDs, because what we used to do is we used to go around and look for music albums, anything on sale. Maybe go to an FYE. Stuff like that. And then we might, like, halfway out go to, like, a farm stand. I don't know. I've never done this trip to Montauk with people before. It is just more hypothetical. Like, if I went to Montauk, I'd be with my parents. And we would go to farm stands out east. Which is nice. Like, you get some nice stuff out east, honestly. Not as much as they used to. Like, that's another reason why we left Long Island. Like, a lot of the cool stuff they used to have there, like the farm stands, used to have some really wonderful fruits and vegetables, especially just around fall. A lot of those places left, and they're building mansions and other housing on top. They're developing over the land, and it's kind of ruining, like, some of the cool things about going out east. I mean, it's cool that they're building stuff, but, like, they're destroying, like, a lot of farms that used to be really nice. And it's just unfortunate, mostly. I just realized the logo, I don't think, is even on the train itself. Which is weird. I thought it would be. I know it's on all the cars, but it's not even on this part. Huh. And we're almost reaching Hyrule. Almost at the end of the year. I wanna get to the end of the year and end the video, but I also want to make the money. And I know I'm not gonna, like, supplement that 62K with what I deliver. It's not gonna be anywhere near that much. That's nice, though. 9K from a delivery. It's killing me. I'm not going to be able to make enough money for this. I'm going to lose a lot of money. Alright, here we go. Pulling in October. Almost Halloween. It's getting there. I can't wait for Halloween. That's going to be amazing. It's still kind of... Hopefully this gets posted this Sunday. Still June. But I can't wait for Halloween to come around. It's gonna be great. Alright, here we go. Pulling up with 21 guests. What's the money like? Oh shit, oof. Okay, we're not too far up. That's 34,000. We're not gonna make enough. But let's see if we can end the year strong. We're in October. With whatever costs, we might be able to make it. I'm just gonna pull away from the train for now. We followed it. It was fun. Looking at the industrial section. We gotta try to get that money up. I try not to take loans, especially this early on in the game. It's unnecessary. We could get more people here if I get that other cart, which might... I might take a loan for that. But I don't need 500,000 for that. Oh, I might need to make... If I get to 500, I'm definitely gonna make more for this, because that's gonna be a moneymaker too. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna end the year, and then next time I'll try to do that. So here it comes. End of November. I hope it doesn't take too much money off. We need more deliveries. We need more deliveries. More 9K deliveries. There's no deliveries coming here. How about you? Do you have any deliveries coming in? Nope, they're all leaving. Oh wait, that delivery's coming in. Or came in. Oh, 2.3K. Oh, 3,000, sorry. 3.5K. We're gonna end the year in the green. That's gonna be a good end to our first chill. Ah. Alright, come on. End of December. Let's keep up there. Maybe get to 4K? Can we get to 4K? Oh, that'd be so good. I mean, realistically, that would be terrifying, and any investor who saw these numbers would probably be scratching themselves, itching, or ooh, that's gonna get there. Oh, not in time. It's already past Christmas. Okay, and here we go. End of the year finances. We end in 3.5K. That's alright. Oh, I hope you guys have somewhat enjoyed this. I mean, I did. I mean, not to say that you guys don't matter, but at the end of the day, what really matters to me is that I'm enjoying this. But if you are, hope you like and comment, I suppose. Ugh, I hate saying that, but, you know. I do hope. I do hope you guys like this. Anyone who stumbles upon this. Just something to listen to in the background while you're doing whatever you're doing. So, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I hope it stays chill whenever you guys watch this. I've been Ricky Rogue. Have a wonderful day.